What's up guys, welcome back to video. So today we're gonna be learning about links in the React.js. So let's get started. So links, as I said in my previous video, we just learned about these routes over here, or route if you say. So yeah, this is what we learned. We're just gonna provide the path and the URL. I mean, you can do this too, but I was just including something like you can make a navigation bar and stuff. So that's kind of like links. So we're gonna be seeing how to do that in today's video. So let's get started. So in this video, we're just going to be needing four files, which is going to be our app, our page 2, or I mean page 1 and page 2. And we need a new file. So I'm going to create a new file in the components folder. And it's going to be navigation bar. So let's go ahead and do navbar.jsx. There we go. And also actually let me rename this page 1 actually. It should be capital. I was just like doing that right there. So yeah. I should actually put this in capital, so you will just click that. And we're also going to do the same thing for page 2. So that should be good. Okay, so now what we want to be doing is we want to be going to our navbar over here. So inside our navbar, we are going to be having a link or something like that. So we're going to be doing that. So first of all, we need a functional component. So this is going to be named as navbar. There we go. So this is our functional component, and of course we can export this. Export default, or you can also just do over here export, but I just like to do it this way. And that should be it. So that's our navbar over there. So inside this navbar, what we want to be doing is we want to be having specific links or so. So for that, we are going to be importing something called link from our React Router DOM, which we installed it, if you remember. So yeah, and after this, we are not gonna have any code that's gonna solve the problems or something. I mean, if you want, you can, but like it's not gonna do any calculation. We're just directly gonna go into the return statement. So inside this return statement, what I'm gonna be having is a fragment, because I'm gonna be having two links. And I'm gonna be, this link is going to be, let's go ahead and first of all, this is going to be the page 1. Let's actually spell this right. Page 1, which is this page over here. So I'm gonna copy this and paste this 2 times. So this is gonna be page 2. So we specified our links, but how do we even know that it's gonna take to over here? Because the computer does not even recognize like what link is what and stuff, so it doesn't know which link is this. So instead, what you can do is go to the link tag over here, and then just do 2. And inside this 2, you're going to be having a string, and you're just going to specify the path. So this is going to be page 1, I guess. It might be page 1 or so. Yeah, it's page 1. And then it's the same thing for page 2. So let's go ahead and go to the navigation bar. And this is going to be, I'm going to copy this, put it over here. This is going to be page 2. So that's how you can specify like the place where it should go and stuff. So you can do that. And let's make sure it's exporting. So it's exporting over here. So now we can import it in our app. So inside our app, what we want to be doing is we want to be importing our navbar. So that's how you import it. And after this, we're done. We're pretty much done with this. But still, till here, if you want, you can also have these routes, by the way. I mean, you can mess with them, but you don't even have to, because if you want in the URL, you can do that too. So we're going to be seeing that later. So we're going to be having our navbar over here, I guess. And there we go. So that's our navbar over there. So that's how you can specify it over there. It's kind of like using it like a normal component. So that's pretty much it about there. So now what we want to be doing is, let's go and actually run this terminal. So I don't know if I actually said how to start our deployment server, but this is how you start it. Like, so you're gonna do npm start and your file name, which is going to be React Router, and it's going to be tutorial. And that should be the one. So that's how you can start the deployment server, and then it's gonna deploy, or we can see our output. So our output, this deployment server just run, and we got an error. Let's see what it is. So it's saying navbar.jsx does not match the corresponding name on disk. Oh, so it's, what it's saying is basically cannot find the module, so module not found here. So let's see, it's over here. Oh, maybe it's because, okay, maybe it's because of the file name which we gave wrong. It's navbar right there. So that's the one. Let's go ahead and save this, and that should be good. So now let's go ahead and see our output. So this is our output. Okay, well, that works. So page 1, we're currently in page 1. If I go to page 2, it goes to page 2. Oh, so page 1 is not working. Let's see what we did over here. So maybe it's in the navbar. Oh, maybe it's because you just have to provide that. You don't have to provide this page 1, I guess. So let's reload this. Let's click on page 1. Okay, now that works. So page 2, page 1, page 2, that works. So we can just hop through pages, and also this URL thing works too. So we can just go to page 2 over there. So yeah, we can do both of those. So you can do that, and now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going to add some CSS or so with this, because it kind of looks boring because it doesn't even have a space. We cannot identify which is which. So we're going to be adding some CSS of how you can make a navigation bar over here. I mean, you can also make like something like vertical navigation bar, but I'm going to be making a horizontal one. So let's go ahead and go to index.css, which is over here. We're going to do that. Okay, so this is our index.css, and here I guess okay, we don't have that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having something called nav, which is our tag which we are already using. So actually, by the way, I forgot to say this, if you just define this in a navigation, that's going to be a very better idea. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be defining all this in a nav tag, and that's going to be a better idea to do that. So let's go ahead and reload this. Actually, let me save all these. I mean, you can also do file all save, I guess. So let's reload this. So page 1, that still works. I mean, that's still the same, but just it has it's just a better way to put that in the nav tag. And let's go ahead and go to index.css over here. So now we can just add some CSS to this. So the CSS we are going to be adding to this is going to be, first of all, the background color. Okay, that one, and it's going to be like 333. I like that color, and we also want to be maybe, I don't know, I guess maybe that should be it for this. Actually, let's also add a padding. It's going to be like how much, I don't know exactly. 16 pixels should be good, I guess. Let's reload this. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. So we're gonna go to the next thing, basically the A tag, or basically our href kind of thing. It's not the A tag exactly, it's like attribute. So we're gonna be adding some stuff. So we're gonna be adding the color to be red, and let's go ahead and actually it's gonna be white because we can see better. And that one right there, and we can also remove the underline, so text decoration maybe is that, I guess, and it's going to be none. Reload that. Okay, that works. So you can also do that, and also you can give a margin, so we can do margin right, maybe it's going to be like 10 pixels, and yeah, that gives us space there. So we are just going to be doing this to be like maybe 40. That should be good. Okay, that's not that bad. So we can just do that, and also inside this, whenever you can also do background color for this, it's gonna be red. You can do that too. You can also like put the height and size and stuff. You can just max it out. So you can just do that. But I just like it this kind of way. You can also make like whenever you hover, you can just, it's gonna turn to that specific color. So this is kind of like our basic navigation bar. So page 1, page 2, we can just navigate through them. And also, before ending the video, I also want to show in our inspect. So we're gonna be using this element over here, and let's go ahead and go in our nav tag. So if we see inside here, we are getting an href. So our link tag works like an href over here. So slash is basically our starting page. Okay, and the page 2 is basically our page 2 over there. So yeah, and we can also change these and then see. Let's actually go change this to test, and that changes. So that's how we can know that's the specific thing. And also when you hover over this, it's just gonna point over there. So yeah, that's what I just want to say. So yeah, that's how this link things work. So that's pretty much it about this link. So that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.